right, you're listening to the Stone and Digital Dave radio show here, and this is what Oprah had to say about Jay Leno when he was saying that he felt that the networks were blocking guests from appearing on the show.
Other networks who wanted you to fail and therefore weren't allowing their people.
The other networks want you to fail. The unusual thing was they actually boycotted us, and they actually said that in the trades, and it was a calculated effort to
not send their people,
to keep their guests off our show. But I get that. That's fine. That's not an excuse for why the show failed. It's just another reason of a level of competition that did not exist.
All right. So what did you think about that, Digital Dave?
I think he's full of hot air. You stink. Even if you don't get the guests you want from different networks, there's nothing stopping you from getting your so-called Hollywood friends. He could have ran a year or two just off the friends he made in Hollywood. All the stuff he does, all the different what do you call it, the charitable organizations he's involved with.
Right.
He couldn't get people to come in. I think it's a load of bull. That's a cop-out answer to a cop-out question.
Okay, but you got to realize, and we've experienced this firsthand, we're in the business, when our ratings were great and we were hot, we could probably get any guest because they wanted to plug their show. But when we had a little lull in our ratings due to our station not promoting us or just being an awful station and changing the format, people were less agreeable to appear on the Stone and Digital Dave radio show.
That may be the case, but let me explain something to you. There is no Stone and Digital Dave radio show, and even before the Stone and Digital Dave radio show, under different names, did we ever need any guest to come in and fill our shoes or fill a void in our show. We dictate our show. We run our show. And if we get guests good, if we don't have them good, our show is not run or dictated by guests or driven by guests. Those guys can't say.
I agree with you.
They need the guests. The Sterns need the guests. Leno's, they need the guests because guess why? They're boring.
Exactly. Now, let me just say this. You're right. They're totally boring, and especially that Stern. We always get back to Stern, but anyway, but what do you think? I'm going to give you my prediction that I'm going to think Jay Leno probably within the 6 months is going to beat Letterman, and he's going to be at the top of his game on the Tonight Show. What do you think?
I think horse pucky. I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's going to go down the hole, and they're going to end up having to come up with new, unless NBC is desperate, and they just want him there as a figurehead, a mannequin, so to speak, then maybe they will keep him and fluff up the show to make it look like it's bigger than it is. But I think he's going down the rabbit hole. He's yesterday's news. They need to put another more exciting, more dynamic figure in that position to get the ratings they want.
Hey, that sounds like a job. That sounds like a job for the Stone and Digital Dave show.
Hey, we know it, and I'm telling you, after the Stern thing with the flaming fist, I know NBC knows it. Stone, stay next to your phone, because if Jay Leno fails, I'm quite sure we will be getting a ring.
You got that, and we'll be right back on the Stone and Digital Dave radio show.